Hi everyone, this is Vicki, and I'm back with my second project of my original artwork. So this was what I showed yesterday, and I explained how to make this and how I made it rather. And so today I decided to do the original artwork and make it into a little journal. So I wanted to show that to you. I want to do I wanted to do this journal to do a little bit of this type of artwork in it and to write in this little booklet on top of it something about doing this kind of work. And then inside I made it so that I have pages, pockets, different kinds of things in here so that I will write or draw, sketch, and do some little, I put a little watercolor paper in here as well, and then just make it pretty. I put this little vintage piece of lace, and so I put this together so that I can do that, get started with another project, another thing to mindset. Okay, so this is what I basically made, and it came out nice. And now I'll just tell you how I made this. Okay, so I started out with just this part of it right here, and so I took out some of that gauzy thing here, and then I put this on top of it. Then I decided that I wanted to do some sewing, actual sewing on there. So I took the card and sewed all the way around, did the zigzag, and this was glued on here, and then decided to make it into a little booklet to put over on top of this. So I glued that on top when it was finished. I glued it on top of this. Okay, so this opens like this. This is a glass button. These are little vintage, all vintage laces. And this is the same vintage lace. This is also a vintage lace I put on the back side of it, so you can see it here. And this is the fabric that I had in my stash. It looks kind of quilted looking. And then I put some of this cardstock in here and rounded the corners. So I have 4 pages to be able to write my little story of how I want to do my artwork. So, and the steps to do it. So that's what this portion is. Now the second portion, I use the Tim Holtz. This, I don't know what this is. I only have a few more left of it, but it's pliable, so it's much easier to make those soft little journals with this rather than the hard cardstock. So I use this. I've made a few purses, little tiny purses with using this also, and it holds up. Yet it's, you know, it's pliable. So I like this. Okay, so I forgot the name of it. Okay, so then I covered it on one side, and with the fabric, I chose some fabric to use, and I covered it on the other side with cardstock, and I stitched the zigzag over here, and this is glued on a little for a little pocket, little eyelet lace pocket, and then I made little straps to hold on the cover to the rest of the booklet, because this booklet is made using the open end with washi tape. This one's with washi tape. As you remember, I showed this one, and this one is this is tape that I've made to look antique or to look vintage. So I have just a few left, and I wanted to hurry up and do this, so I didn't have enough to do this one. I have lots of different colors that I've made up, but I've used the ones that I've made, so there's not much left. So I decided to use the washi tape instead. But while I'm showing you this, look at the colors and different kinds of things you could do with it. This is using alcohol ink on tape, on not scotch tape. It's that really cheap tape that's kind of shiny. So that's what I used for this project. I don't think I showed these before. So this is a thicker, type tape, the packing tape. And so I use those kinds of things. So that's what I've done in the past, and I'm going to make up more of these so I can make another journal using the vintage ink looking tape. Okay, so this is how I did that. An open end, and then I on this side and on the back side of the cover, I just used this and covered it with washi. With Fabri-Tac. I used Fabri-Tac on these, and just the washi. This is pretty good tacky washi, though. It stays pretty well, but I want to reinforce it, so I just made my ends there to hold it in, the booklet in on the ends, because in the center it all holds very well. I don't look at these often, but it's pretty good. It pretty much stays in just in the pockets. If you're going to do pockets, I'd sew the pockets, because this tape comes apart kind of easily, and every single one of these pages has a pocket. So yeah, next time I'll machine sew the edges. See, all those pockets have a tab. So anyway, yeah. So I'm going to do the next one with the other tape as soon as I make it. So I just wanted to come on and show you guys what I made up with my original artwork, so that I can have a keepsake of this, and plus do more. My inspiration to myself. So anyway, thank you for watching, and have a really good weekend, and I will talk to you next video. Bye bye.